Так, по чесноку я сюда уже один раз забредала.
Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Так вот, я тут уже была, и там не очень прикольно. И не очень гостеприимно нас ждали. Я вот мне интересно, там будет то же самое сейчас все или... Просто я там убивала здоровенного. Да, тут просто миллиард машин. Как я обходила, я уже не помню. По-моему, как-то вот по той стороне. Ты можешь сражаться с ними всеми, да? О боже упаси. И травосковый корень, я читаю, блин, это эльфийский корень. Просто Dragon Age головного мозга ебу.
Need them soon enough.
Тихо. Так, я не помню, где тут подъем. А ты-то что на меня пялишься? Не смотри. Да, мне сюда.
Calm.
Кажется, мне придется с буревестником все равно драться. Ну, раз так, хоть мне дропни линзу, друг. Пожалуйста, очень надо. Буду очень благодарна. Просто безмерно.
Now I know what they're guarding.
Ё-моё, что ты кричишь, не пугай. Сохранёшечка. Опять в обходы топать. Отвернись, если жить хочешь.
You're alert.
Не вижу. Так, время текать. Так, ты только тебя не хватало тут дорогой. Ты от меня отстанешь или чё? Мне до тебя вообще просто фиолетово. У меня тут идет свой прикол. Что-то его немножко сдуло. Срочно надо выпить, знаете, что? Вот это. А будет дружок-пирожок? Я жду.
Never know when I might need these.
Да-да. Ну до него еще, да, далеко бежать, но... Так, мне нужно туда будет, знаешь, что поставить? Нитемет. Где он? Вот канатомет. Его не будет? Серьезно? Я уже настроилась. Ну, чтобы понимали, тут был буревестник здоровенный. Электрический.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Но я сейчас не поняла, почему...
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Ну, ладно. Я удивляю, почему этот охранник одноразовый, так скажем. Я думала, типа, он будет бесконечно спавниться. Вот. В прошлый раз я не смогла никак подняться, потому что тут лестницы не было. Она, видимо, только в сюжету появляется. Гея Прайм. Блин, это так красиво.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
Привет. Это его дом, типа, он тут тусит?
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Он, конечно, хитренько устроился. Я, конечно, ну, типа, благодарна ему, что нам помогает в некоторых моментах, которые мы не знаем. Там спас нас, но, типа, сидит там такой за голограммой прячется.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Ну, спасибо, подбодрил. Что, провести сканирование?
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Ну, пути. Так. Давай.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
О,
Wait,
господи.
actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Да,
Mind your footing.
спасибо. А вот там что? Ну-ка, ну-ка. А, там ничего нет, ладно. Спасибо, я сейчас улетела бы. На радостях жизни. О. Здесь есть что-нибудь вкусное? Я просто боюсь пропустить, сами знаете что. Потому что не уверена, что смогу сюда потом вернуться. Вот там вот. Я хочу туда. О! Ну-ка, ну-ка, иди сюда. Давай. Это то, что мне надо, собственно. Давай. То есть это вообще изи пропустить. Настолько изи, что просто немыслимо.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Так, я надеюсь, после этого задания нас не перебросит никуда. А вот туда можно? Можно. Как это было, только я что-то... Как бы вот это есть штука, а как туда залезть? Тихо, спокуха. Ладно, странно. Нет, тебе надо спрыгнуть. А вон там, как туда. Типа вот подъем есть? Вроде. Как? Но до него-то допрыгнуть еще надо как-то. Вот там тоже какие-то эти. Не знаю, короче. То есть...
Guess that's my way across.
Ага. Тихо.
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Не отвечай, говорит лучше.
Glad that's over.
Тут просто все уже в заморозке. Так.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Я поняла, поняла. Ну ты же понимаешь, что если туда можно спуститься, я спущусь. Я ж разомлюсь, да, если прыгну. Ладно.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Да.
Evacuation happens so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Ну-ка. А можно как-то это посмотреть? Я не стала его, конечно, перебивать, но... Как поврежден? Производится восстановление. Производится восстановление. То есть вот 1, 2, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 журналов. Все, больше ничего не это. Так, а что? А, вверх. Я бы хотела очень почитать, мне интересно. Что там у нее в журналах?
Elizabeth. What is this?
Последнее сообщение ее. И типа могила.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Здорово.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry he died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you. Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and anti-mod cuckoos. What can you do?
Я хз, зачем я сюда прусь, но... Если нам дают пройти, я пройду. активировалось ничего.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard flying. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Так, ну теперь можно и
Элой?
поговорить.
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Так, домой. Я даже пока не могу представить, куда это домой она пошла. Конечно, да, Элизабет просто женщина. Обалдеть какая.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Liz? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Liz. It's poison.
Тебе-то вообще что там говорить? Взял, армагеддец устроил? Тоже мне, блин, умный человек.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Ух, ёп. А вы специально так мне спрятали обрыв, чтобы я... Ой. Кажется, я слышу машину. Надеюсь, что нет. Не хватало мне еще сражаться с ними тут. Решение. Ой.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Как мне предлагаешь продолжить? Я что-то не вижу мне нормального пути. А ты видишь? Я вот нет. Нормально. Запрятали так неплохо. А вот это что такое? Это выход будет, наверное, нет, обратно.